Team back together again today for one day only, actually.
One day?
Yeah.
That's all we can muster, huh?
I don't know. Is there something going? Is there beef with us? We can't stay together for more than a day or two?
It's like a day and then we've had enough.
Well,
That's what it is.
There's been a lot. I mean, a lot of weather. We've got Groundhog Day coming up later this week. So we'll talk more about what's happening. I mean, overall across the country, it's the West. The rest of the nation, for once, no fog alerts.
Yes.
Can you believe it? We're looking at some of the stats on how cloudy it's been over the southeast U.S. They are clearly showing it's been a rough month for us, for those of us who like to see the sun.
It was nice to see it. I will say. It was nice to see the sun.
Yeah, it was like, wow, yeah, this is the sun.
Right.
Yes. But we do have active weather coming on in, so we're going to talk about that in today's big deal, rain.
Keeping a very close eye on the forecast. They could all, really benefit from a walloping of some nice, fresh snow.
Both Park City, Utah and Vail, Colorado currently have a snow-based depth between 50 and 60 inches, and both have only seen an inch or two in the past week. So some fresh snow, some fresh flakes desperately needed.
And, well, we may be answering some of those prayers because over the next, at least through the weekend, maybe even early next week, we got a walloping of systems to come on in to bring in some significant snow.
It's interesting, though. It always seems like it's the next one that's going to be better. Like, we get close to it, and it's like, all right, what's the next one? Look, this is where we are right now in terms of the Sierra and snowpack, and water equivalent, too. But I just want to focus on the averages. In the northern Sierra, we've got 61% of average, 54% in the middle, and to the south, only 35% of average.
Yeah, and you see where we were last year compared to that. I mean, way below and way behind last year's values. But here we go. Here's the forecast here coming through Saturday, and we're going to be looking at feet coming on into the Sierra. So again, this is great to see. 2 to 3, maybe 3 to 4 feet as you get into some of the higher peaks. We'll take this for sure.
Is this the first time that we've had feet of snow like this?
I will say that, not the first, but it's been very rare.
Very rare.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see, across the Sierra here, mountain range wide, we've got a foot to a foot and a half, maybe 2 feet or so to the north as well. Though it looks like the middle and southern part get the bulk.
Yes, absolutely. So let's work our way through it. We'll start you off essentially here this early morning, showers there in the northwest. Then really the bulk of the precip starts to come into California, and of course rain places like the Bay Area. But as you get into the higher terrain, you start to see some of that snow get a chance to add up.
And it's more the second part of the system. So later Thursday into Friday into Saturday, that's when we do get the colder air, and really we'll see the snowpack pile up at that point. And then it all transitions to the Intermountain West.
Yeah, they'll get some snow, getting a chance to add up there. Well, how about this one? How wide did the moose
get a little bit? It's just not that cold either, so it's not going to be like a quality snow.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get a good quality snow. Doesn't look like that's happening for us in those locations. Do we have an opportunity as we work our way into the weekend? Let's bring in Dr. Postel, because we do have a system to have an impact on us this weekend. Is it going to be a rainy one or a snowy one?
Yeah, but before we get to that, the Bee Gees.
Oh, classic.
Saturday Night Fever.
Yes.
Did you see the movie?
Yes.
Great movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just didn't think it would be right up your alley, but I guess it is.
Vast.
You have
Alex does, yes.
a vast
interest in
yes,
music.
I love it. It's a bastion of musical knowledge. Alex Wallace, thank you very much. Let's have a look at the amount of rain.
Traveling to, so we wanted to share a few ideas.
All right. First up on the list, I still can't get over that unused vacation.
600 million.
Use your time, people, please. First on the list, how about eclipse travel? On April 8th, a total solar eclipse is going to sweep across North America. Now, this year, the moon will be near its closest point to Earth, making for an unusually wide swath and long-lasting totality. So, plenty of places to go to witness the event.
There is a lot. The clouds are going to be a challenge. It's April, but some popular spots will be Texas, Indiana, Ohio. Cities in Texas, like Austin and Dallas, will be in the path of totality for 4 minutes and 26 seconds, the longest duration possible.
Wow.
So you're saying we can't forecast the precise cloud cover 4 months in advance?
One cloud could ruin it. It could be a perfectly clear day with one
Bingo.
cloud.
Exactly. Now, another popular spot, Indianapolis, the city is hosting Eclipse Fest. How about that? At the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Ooh,
wow, that'd be fun.
That would be a cool place, yeah.
What a great place to be. I mean, this is so festive, right?
I think this is the kind of event, it's really cool to be with other people. Everyone, doing the same thing at once. So even if you do get a cloud, you should at least have that togetherness.
Yeah.
We will have live team coverage of the event right here on the Weather Channel. We'll be spread out along the path of totality.
Well, if you are maybe considering an international trip this year, you might want to go to Paris. Yeah, the City of Lights playing host to the Summer Olympics. How crazy. Olympics are already coming around, 2024.
It's amazing. I love it, though. I love the Summer Olympics, especially the swimming part of it. You know what? In a first for the Olympics, the opening ceremony will not be held in a stadium, but outdoors along the River Seine and near the Eiffel Tower.
That's really cool.
Seine, I think.
Wow, yes.
Paris has made a lot of changes too, where like many more roads don't allow cars, so you know access for people to walk on them, and it's it's a great city no matter what. But with the Olympics there too, I mean, that's pretty cool.
Oh my gosh, I would go in a second if I could.
Yeah.
Are we going?
That's right. They're funding our trip there. Yeah, we knew that.
I don't know. There could be a heat wave. There could be rain. I think a lot of reasons that we could
but there's
be
the
needed.
Olympics.
Right. Yeah. The added bonus.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Well, always popular travel destinations are our national parks. Last year on the show, we virtually visited all 63 of them.
Yes, good times there. This year, there are 6 free entrance days. The next 2 days will be April 20th for the first day of National Park Week, and then also June 19th.
Some of the parks will require reservations this year, so you'll want to plan accordingly.
You're seeing this a little bit more often, right? Because the parks have just gotten so jammed packed. So they're trying to space things out with the reservation system to maybe relieve some of that packedness.
I prefer it.
Yeah,
I'd much rather not go sit in line wondering if we're going to get in here and have a reservation. It just takes a little planning, that's all. Yeah.
Well, another spot that you might not have considered this year, how about Maui? The island is recovering, of course, after last year's deadly wildfires and looking for tourism to return, bringing a much-needed boost to the economy.
Remains one of my places to go on my bucket list. I really want to go. I've never come close, but maybe someday. The town of Lahaina remains closed, unfortunately. Many other areas in West Maui are back open and welcoming visitors with a plethora of activities to do, including snorkeling and hiking.
Yes, and coming up at 11:40, we'll be joined by the Hawaii Tourism Authority to talk more about what travelers can expect when visiting the area. So make sure you're ready. Weather-wise, we should take a look at what you can expect if you're traveling.
Gain altitude by a lot, but you'd never know it because it doesn't look like it. Right?
Yes. Well, perhaps this could be a spot you could declare as best in state. Our new year-long series where we highlight the top spot in each state. I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, because you always find little gems that you just never knew about. And so we're inviting you to let us know all about some of those hidden gems in your favorite state.
Yeah.
Goodland, Kansas.
It could
up
be.
there.
We will see. All right, so weather-wise today, a lot of skies like this where there's not a lot of clouds. For once, we are getting some sunshine out there.
I'll
Not
take
everywhere,
it.
but
I know, and I'll take it. I mean, we all like want the sun eventually after seeing so many clouds. Many of us in the southeast feel the same way.
Yeah. So we do have alerts in the west, and that's where our next storm system is incoming. That's where all the weather is going to be sort of making a move here in today's big deal. Rain, snow, and temps all have trips planned from